Hello students, I am Poonam Mishra and today you are going to learn about human reproduction. So first of all, the topic is male reproductive system. Students, you all have seen that human population is the big population on this earth. As human reproduction, we can define reproduction, which is the procedure to produce young ones, is called reproduction. So you can see male and female. Reproduction involves within two separate sexes, okay, male and female, as you can see in given video. So these male and female, the two individuals give rise to the young ones, which is called human reproduction by the means of sexual reproduction. Primary function of sexual reproduction is to contribute gametes. So testis in male and ovary in female. Fertilization is internal and fetus develops inside the uterus of mother, yes, in female. So female reproductive system is very modified, complicated, internal fertilization takes place, so mechanism is complex. Now, sperm formation is the continuous process, but the ovum formation is discontinuous process, okay? So we are going to start male reproductive system. As you can see in the diagram, the picture shown here shows male reproductive system includes pair of testes, accessory glands and external genitalia. So you can see pair of testes are there, okay, lodged in integumentary pouch, which is called scrotum. So scrotum is the layer, outer layer of testis. Now you can see this scrotum is out of the abdominal cavity. So it is because of the testis wants 2 or 3 degrees Celsius less temperature than the body temperature, so that sperm formation easily can take place. Okay, now you can see rete testis, which is shown here. Yes, small ducts called rete testis. Then we'll move up towards epididymis. Epididymis having 3 parts: corpus, caput and cauda. We'll learn it later. Then vas deferens. Now you can see after vas deferens, at the ampullary region, the curving part which is called ampulla, and this ampulla opens into coiled tubes which are called seminal vesicle. It is supposed to perform nutritive function for sperm formation. It produces fructose, provides fructose and nutrients to the developing sperm. Now students, you can see ejaculatory duct. Ejaculatory duct is the short canal you can see here, yes, and this ejaculatory duct unites to form urethra, from where urine releases, urethra. Seminiferous tubule is lined on its inside. Now you can see the diagram. Male germ cell is shown here. You can see it is a TS section of testis. Male germ cell is shown and Sertoli cells. Sertoli cells are very important regarding the function. We'll discuss it later. Now after this, you can see that the seminiferous tubule is also called interstitial cell. Leydig cells, okay. So Leydig cells synthesize and secrete hormones which are called androgens, like testosterone. You have heard about this name in class 10th also. The male reproductive system is also consists of some glands like prostate gland, bulbourethral gland. Okay students, so thank you all of you. We'll continue this topic in next lecture also.